This is vlog 2 and I'm gonna bake cookies. So first of all, I'm gonna dress up like a 1950s housewife. I'm thinking that I'll wear this and a black shirt and heels, and that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna brush my hair. There. That's kind of like, I'm not in my teen years, but I'm still emo, but that's okay. So I got this shirt on. I should probably take off this band that I wear. Healthy, live. But that is my reminder to always take care of myself. So I'm going to leave that on. I need a skirt. I don't even know if I own a black skirt, actually, but I'll go look for one. I can't show you my closet because it's a disaster, and you would have no respect for me after I showed it to you. I'm going to use this skirt. The last time I wore this, I was 18. And I went on a date with a guy that ended up being a compulsive liar. It was a really close call, but it actually fits, barely. Now I'm going to wear these shoes. So basically, I'm not going to be 1950s. I'm going to be like, just like thrift store. I don't know. And there you have it, my outfit for baking cookies. I don't really know. I don't think I'd wear this out of the house, but luckily I don't have to. So I put my hair up because, from what I remember, my very small knowledge of housewives in the 1950s, which is pretty much limited to Edward Scissorhands. I think that was the 50s. Maybe it was the 60s. Or that movie with Whoopi Goldberg, that too. But I think they always had their hair up, or it was short or curly, and I don't know how to do much with hair, so this is what it's going to be like. Welcome to my kitchen. Those are dishes that are actually clean, but sometimes I just leave them there for a little while. There's my bananas and my favorite fruit. So what we're going to make today is a gluten-free cookie called chocolate chunk cookie. And if you eat too many, I'm sure they'll make you chunky, but that's okay because they're really good. And the other special thing about these is they are gluten-free, wheat-free, nut-free, dairy-free, egg-free, and they are the best. Despite the fact that these cookies are free of everything, they're literally the best cookies ever made. And I've tried pretty much every gluten-free cookie you can, and these are so good. People compliment it. They don't even know that they're missing out on most of everything that's in there. So what we're going to do first is open the package. And look, it's all ready to go. We've got the chocolate, which, I could probably eat this much chocolate, but I won't because I quit chocolate. Don't add this to the recipe. My cell phone case is not delicious. Not delicious. So you're gonna dump in the flour. I am melting Earth Balance, which is really better than butter, I think. 3/4 a cup. These are vegan cookies, that's why I'm adding the Earth Balance, but I'm tempted to add some yogurt because they're not looking so good. And apparently I can't multitask. I'm not good at making cookies and holding a camera because I'm telling you, I'm the best cookie maker. I can cook desserts, that's it, but I can cook desserts. So we're just going to kind of squish it in. I don't think anyone's going to want to eat these cookies. In fact, if you comment on my video, I will send you one of these cookies for free. Just don't sue me if it makes you sick. If you get food poisoning or anything. I'm just kidding. They're not that kind of cookies. Now I don't even want to eat the cookies.
Why don't you show them what it's called, in case they want to buy it?
Chocolate chunk cookies. The cravings place. Alright, so now we're going to add the chocolate. What I like about it is it's not chocolate chips. It's chocolate chunks. And that means you get more chocolate per morsel, which I think is good. And then we just have some leftover chocolate. So I'm just going to crack this into the recipe. These cookies are so nasty. I want more chocolate in my cookies, so now I'm going to try to crack it into little pieces so it's its own chunk. And really don't try this at home at all. This looks kind of violent, but oh, shush kebabs. See, even when under pressure, a good cook, a good 1950s housewife cook does not use bad words in the kitchen. In fact, probably, wasn't that when shish kebabs were popular and like that? You know what, I also think I realized why the 1950s housewives wore their hair up, because otherwise you're like, it's really hard when you're in the kitchen to keep it all together. So I'm going to finish mixing our delicious, oh no. You know what I just realized? I used like this, I used a teeny bit of milk chocolate, so they're not vegan anymore because it has dairy in it. Oh my gosh, these are delicious and almost vegan cookies. These are like the cookies you don't tell your vegan friends aren't really vegan. They'll just be like, it's so good, and you're like, yeah, it's vegan cookies. And now I'm just going to put them in rounded spoonfuls on the greased cookie sheet. Because I'm into natural stuff, I don't use the, what's it called, the non-stick pans or the cookie sheets, because they're really not that good for you. You guys should Google it. And I don't use the aluminum. I use like I think it's called enamel, but that's what I recommend. So now we are going to put it in the oven. It's at 350 degrees, and they'll probably bake until I hopefully don't burn it. Maybe about 20 minutes. All right. Cookies are done. Let's check them out. They look good. And they should be like a golden brown underneath. They don't have any egg in them, so you don't have to worry about that weird egg taste that I sometimes taste in baked goods. And let's see how they taste. They're really hot. We're going to wait a second. They're really hot. Alright, so I have my cookie. I'm going to taste it now. Hot. Really good. I recommend them. I think I probably might use applesauce next time, so they're not quite as much like earth balance in there, or butter, which is non-butter, but that's what I call butter. But they're really good. I really recommend them. I know you can't taste them, but have a bite. I wore your shirt just like a